Tonight, Georgia's top court is weighing in if there could be a cap on how much you could be paid if a loved one dies during a medical malpractice case.
The limit before the state, $350,000. Atlanta News First senior reporter Patrick Quinn live outside of the Georgia Supreme Court now. And Patrick, families today rallied there arguing the value of human life should not be capped.
Two cases before the Georgia State Supreme Court here today. They could forever change the healthcare landscape here in Georgia. We're talking about medical malpractice lawsuits. Maybe it's happened to you or someone that you know. Someone died. And as part of that, a jury awards maybe you or your family millions of dollars. We've covered these cases, even hundreds of millions of dollars. But depending on how the state Supreme Court rules on these cases, families could soon receive far, far less.
His life is valued. We miss him still every day. This is my daughter, and it never should have happened.
Glenda Yarbrough's husband, Ron, died in 2019. A routine colon surgery gone wrong. Glenda said doctors had misreported that Ron was in good heart health. He was not. In July, a jury awarded their family $18 million as part of a medical malpractice lawsuit, but that verdict is now in question.
Now to find out there's a possibility, even though the jury awards a certain amount, that it can be capped at $350,000.
The Georgia Supreme Court just heard two cases that challenged the power of a jury trial, what could open the doors for the institution of a $350,000 cap on wrongful death lawsuits, originally brought forward by the state legislature to put guardrails on jury verdicts, supported by insurance companies and doctors.
The jury has decided an amount of damages, and then after trial, the judge says, nope. I don't understand how that doesn't infringe the jury's traditional role.
Capping the value of a life is not only wrong, but it makes Georgia less safe.
Well, how is that fair? Which one of you have a child that's worth $350,000? This needs to be fixed now.
Shannon McGuffey's daughter, Halo Sky, died when Shannon was 20 weeks pregnant. She said due to medical malpractice. She and other families outside the state Supreme Court said caps like this prevent doctors and insurance companies from being held accountable for medical mistakes.
My daughter cannot be replaced. You cannot put a cap on human life or human potential. Halo matters. Her life matters.
Now in 2010, the Georgia Supreme Court, they ruled that these caps on damages for wrongful death lawsuits, they were unconstitutional. That's now being challenged once again in the Supreme Court. They heard these two cases for roughly 2 hours today. They're expected to give a ruling, make a ruling by July. In downtown Atlanta, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.